Hello and welcome back to Mikey's Flightdeck. Today I will show you how you can build this Glareshield.
I began with cutting the base panel to size and cut out the edges. The middle panel got two 25-degree bevels, starting 4 cm from both sides of the center. The outer panels continue the bevel and have a 35 mm cutout at the front. The two inner supports were positioned under the middle panel to serve as a mounting frame for the MCP later. The outer supports get a 7-degree angle at the top.
As you have seen, I've clamped these little pieces here while I was gluing and nailing them. But these pieces have a 70-degree angle here on the top. And whenever you try to clamp a piece with an angle like this straight on a surface like this here, it will tilt. And to prevent it from doing this, I've made these small shims here, and these shims have also a 70-degree angle, and I put them between the clamp and the wood piece, and now I can bring a pressure straight down to the surface here and it won't tilt.
I added two wooden blocks with a 7-degree angle to connect the middle to the outer panels. After that, I cut a steel plate from an old angle iron.
My first plan to attach this wing to the base here was to use another block of wood here with a 7-degree angle. But then I remembered that I saw many pictures in the web from the MCP and the EFIS who are very long in this direction here. And with a block installed here like this, there would be no more room for the electronics here. So I decided to use this metal plate. It will be installed here. I will try to bend it to a 7-degree angle and support this wing. And it is very flat, and so there will be left enough room for the electronics.
I bended the plate in a vise and tested the fitting against a block with the same angle.
After I was test fitting this construction, I saw that this metal plate and even the screw built a new gap here between this support piece and the middle plate here. So I have to make here a little cutout to bring this piece down again, so it will rest flush on the support here.
The cutouts can be made with the coping saw. Some nails held the panels in place for securing them with an additional screw. The glare wings were made from 4 layers of 12mm MDF. I printed out a full-size template to draw a rough shape for a first cut. Then I connected them with some double-sided tape to make the final cut on the scroll saw. Before removing the template, I marked the edges of the cutouts. Then I glued the pairs together. I think this could have been done earlier instead of using the double-sided tape.
I decided to make these caution buttons here 2 cm wide. And what would be better to remove most of the material than a 20mm Forstner bit.
Here I marked the approximate curve on the upper layer. I rounded all the edges before the last gluing. keep the wings removable, I installed them with a metal angle. Therefore, I drilled a 6mm hole through the angle and two 10mm holes to the wing to receive two threaded dowels.
Well, at the end, it was not too difficult to build this, but I had a hard time planning this thing. Especially you have to look after how much room you have to leave for the MCP or this ephes here, which angle it must be down here and which height these buttons must have, the distance of the MCP from this level here and so on. So you don't need to spend that much time planning it, because you can download the SketchUp file from my website. And if you like what you've seen, then subscribe to my channel to stay informed about any upcoming new video from me. So I hope we'll see us soon back on the flight deck.